people. Y'all know who that is over there, man. Y'all know it's always me and Pop. We always over here on this couch, man. We just tell it like it is on TikTok. Let's get into these election meltdowns, you know what I mean? And let's just get to the topics at hand. Here we go. Uh-oh, that's my fault. Yeah, I'm fighting for my life right now.
Women who can divorce their husbands, I'm gonna need you to do it today. And who can't divorce their husband, look up Aqua Tofana. I didn't say to do anything with it. I just said to look it up.
Now we just gonna throw it out there for the viewers. So you know I looked up what she said. So it's poison. So based off of how a man voted, she said either divorce him or poison him. It's a black woman now. This is the message to my community. I think this video got like 1 million views. Like her numbers is up there. She got a lot of likes. Like 200,000-300,000 likes. I think that is insane. And for people who are the least married, the last thing you need to be talking about is divorce and breaking up families. For people who are on the absolute bottom, the last thing you need to be talking about is more single mother households, which is now up to 75% of the people that look like me. That is no longer an excuse for y'all to just decide, I want to quit today.
And you know, I want to say this real quick. I'm at the coffee shop. I'm talking to a young Caucasian kid, to go with what you just said. And he said, man, isn't it amazing just how unsettling it is out there nowadays? He said, right now, after this election, he said, man, he said, and this is a young kid that said that to me. I just wanted to throw that in there real quick.
And he pointing out what's going on, how they having these meltdowns.
Yeah, that's what he said.
He's appalled at y'all. Y'all really did this?
Stop it. Get some help.
So my mom casually reaches out to me like, hey, you know, did you vote? Your brothers voted. They voted for Trump. I need people to know that whether you blood, family, we close friend, if you're a Trump supporter of any kind,
Okay.
I want nothing to do with you.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Now, why did I put that in there? Why did I show 2 back-to-backs? 81% of black men voted exactly how black women wanted them to. And look how they talking about you. Look how they talking about divorce, poison, and if you voted for Trump, I don't never want to speak to you again. You dead as a... These is your brothers. You out here on TikTok talking about for clout, for clicks and views. This is your same blood running through your veins. And we gonna stop speaking to them based off of how they voted? You know, my wife said something to me before I came over here that blew my mind. She said, it's amazing how something like this election can divide y'all like that.
Wow.
I want my people to ponder on that.
Wow.
This election ain't got no business with you talking about you not going to speak to your brothers. These is your brothers, ma'am.
One girl said, come on, let's just be real. We got 2 things.
Let's go. Talk about it.
One of them said, let's go unalive them.
Send him to see Jesus.
One of them said, let's go unalive them.
God.
The other one said, I'm about to excommunicate you out the family.
Say it again. You excommunicated out the family.
I'm about to excommunicate you out the family.
Don't you be in another function.
Look, we are no longer family. So on one hand, you got kicked out the family. And if you already married, they said, well, no. Y'all need to go and unalive all of them that voted for Trump.
Or divorce them. But either way it goes, what does that do to our family? All it does is break us down as people.
It's an evil world that we live in.
Come on now. Future said it best. It's an evil world that we live in.
It's an evil world.
Hey, Pop, he wasn't lying though, was he?
But think about how serious that has to actually be for them. Let me just see that.
And you shot that, edited, listening at it back, and still posted it, talking about leaving or divorcing or unaliving your husband and excommunicating your brothers.
Who does that?
Just us. Black women do that to black men. I'm convinced they hate us.
Oh,
the videos they done made since this election, I'm convinced these people don't like us. They just don't want nobody else to have us. Because there's no way that 81% of black men voted how you wanted them to vote. And these are the videos that y'all still woke up and chose to make. And I got more inside of this clip. And I got more of every race of woman out here having meltdowns. I got more of us to talk about feminism, and we already know feminism also didn't help black women.
Ooh, screw this up.
A black man ain't never had no power to have you up under nothing and no control. Everything that feminism stood for was a white woman trying to leave a white man. There is no reason that now one of you sisters should have got your ass on that train.
No.
There is now one reason that now one of you heifers should have decided you wanted to do that. You know the reason that you done that? It's because you want to be over me.
But I'm gonna say the same thing once
you
again.
want to be over me.
You do want to be over me. Y'all. This is the third time I repeat the same thing. But I gotta say this again. So this thing is so serious for y'all, to where y'all talking about unaliving somebody.
She said poison your husband.
Y'all talking about divorcing somebody.
She said leave your husband.
And then you turn around and excommunicate your brothers out of the family.
I ain't speaking to him no more.
I'm like, is it really that serious?
It ain't that deep. You and I both know it ain't that deep.
Look, they've taken it way too far.
Hey, this done got out of hand.
Because when you start talking about unaliving people, and when you start talking about divorcing people, and when you start talking about kicking them out of the family,
excommunicate?
All because of the fact of the way that I voted?
So you don't even like, so here's the thing, you don't even respect my opinion. So basically, in order for me to deal with you, I don't even get to have my opinion. There's not one family member of mine that voted Democrat that I would stop speaking to. I could care less. That is not going to make me not like you. It's not going to make me not be around you. What that means is we can agree to disagree on this one. That's all.
I'm in charge. Let me go hit this thing for you. Here we go. I'm in charge. And since this is a woman, I'm in charge. Since I'm in charge, I got a problem if you don't do exactly what I tell you to do.
But so hold on. But then they did what they told them to do, and look at how they talking about them right now. They did exactly what they told. Brothers followed. And I think all the black men that voted with these black women, you followed. You didn't lead nothing. You followed. Look at how you talked about them.
Well, I ain't want to go there, but since you went there, let's go there real quick. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, and I want y'all to be mad at me, but I think y'all some of the weakest individuals that God ever created. And you want to know what's wrong with your household is that your household is being ran by a woman. It ain't being ran by you. That's the only reason why 81% of y'all actually voted for Kamala. That's the only reason why you voted. Because you trying to stay and be with somebody, let's just be real, that really don't love and really don't care about you and that really don't want to be with you, because I'm going to say it like I tell all the time. Guess what? You're not even their first choice. Because let me just take this thing all the way home, just so y'all brothers know and realize and understand. If they had the choices that you had, see, as black men now, we have all races of women that we can go get. That's just real. But they don't have all races of men that they can go get. Because if they could, they would not be with you. And y'all a bunch of weak individuals because you sitting around and you allowing a woman to lead you. Hold on, I'm going to say this. How they said when I was growing up. So you going to allow her to lead you straight to hell.
Ooh. Ooh. You know, you just said a mouthful in. The only thing I'm going to end it with saying is this. If they could, they would. And the reason he told y'all this, so everybody watching our channel know, according to current data app statistics as of 2024, everybody's preference of every woman in America, a white man is the #1 pick, and then black men are right behind him. So even when it comes to black women, when they get online, their #1 pick is a white man. It is not a black man. But see, they're not going to tell you that. They're not going to talk about that. They're not going to bring that up because they don't want that on our mind. They don't want you to know what time it is. So that's why he said if they had the options that you had, if they could, they would. They wouldn't pick you. But here's the thing that's crazy. They also go to show you how much they don't want you because they have the lowest marriage rates in America. And the average length of black marriage is 9.3 years. They would rather be baby mamas than wives. They show you every day as black men they don't like you. They show you every day as black men they don't want you. And I'm not saying this to all sisters, and shout out to all the good sisters. I want to make sure I say that. Shout out to all of y'all who don't want to be talking about us crazy, who don't be want to making these videos, who ain't twerking everywhere, who ain't got your butt toward the camera, who ain't out here saying ninja every other word and you acting like you got some sense. Shout out to every last one of y'all, but here's reality. The number of y'all is too small at this point.
Exactly.
The majority of the women in my community want to be like Cardi B. She not black. She Latino. The majority of women today, you want to be close realer, go realer. You want to show your moose knuckle. You want to be Meg Thee Stallion. You want to sleep with half the industry, and you always want to pee-pop. Angel Reese tried to act like she had a problem with what Shaq said, but you walk around with your ass out every single time you seen and you posted somewhere. You look like an OF instead of a girl that play in the league. Now, Caitlin Clark is in the gym right now, and you shooting podcasts and trying to be on the front court of everything in that front row, all the men's games and everything else you got going on.
You clout chaser.
And you wonder why these people don't take us seriously. And I'm going to also say this. These people play in your face. The Democratic Party has did nothing but do their best to harm black people. And you know how stupid they think some of y'all are? They put an Indian lady cosplaying as a black lady in your face and got all y'all up in arms talking about this lady was black. This lady ain't got no ninja in her, not whatsoever. She ain't got one drop. She ain't got 1%. And look at how y'all got out here and showed y'all behind. That's how unseriously these people take you. They knew you wasn't even going to go out here and fact check. They knew you wasn't even going to go and look it up, and you wasn't even going to go and figure out how they play in your face.
See, they studied you for all these years.
Come on now.
Guess what they realized?
You're predictable.
See, you very, very predictable. See, they continue to keep running around here, and here's what's real. Let me go and be real once again. Sisters, y'all do know at the end of the day, y'all the only one that's gonna lose.
That's it. That's the thing that bothers me.
And that's what y'all fail to realize. Y'all the only one that's gonna lose, because see, here's what's real.
The brothers one taking that L.
The brothers are not gonna lose. Because the brothers have already shown you, well then guess what? I'll just go and get me a woman.
Other women have also shown you.
Yeah.
They'll take your man, marry and reproduce with him and have black babies with him with no problem.
Whoop. There it is.